Hi everyone. Yep, it is. It's like the light made it look better. Well, I don't know.
Yeah. Now you're not purple.
I'm not purple.
So is this light here?
I don't know. If you move it away, I don't know. Maybe I moved it. Because if you move it away.
Yeah, that light from behind you makes you purple. I remember one time you resulted by turning off the light behind. Yeah.
It seems like it's fine for now. Hey everybody. Sorry, doing some see, it's making me look a little purple without it. So maybe I guess I have to turn these lights off in here.
Turn it off now.
Yeah. You gonna hit that light behind me? Sorry. Trying to figure out the lighting in here.
It's hard to figure lighting out sometimes.
Right.
You still got me purple. I don't know what is it over this camera. It look better, I guess.
You've only got, I think, a bit of a purple shine. You know where you're glowing? You're glowing kind of purple there, just like where it's reflecting off your face.
Yeah.
Here, how about this? Let's do this.
Is it because of the camera?
I think you're getting sunlight. You're not getting sunlight.
It's a little better. Oh, I gotta grab my phone. I'll be right back. Make sure the comments. Well, maybe I can probably do it from here.
I am monitoring the comments. Nothing yet.
Let me see.
Yeah, comments are coming through now. I can see Susan's comment. Morning, Susan.
Yeah, morning. Yeah, it's evening for me.
Yeah, for me. Well, early evening. It's like 4 o'clock here, so afternoon.
5 p.m. here.
That's a lot better. Are you using your Morphe palette today? I want to use my Morphe palette today to hit the light.
I am. I've been dying to use the reds.
I am using.
Ooh. Those look, is that what it looks like on the outside, or are those boxes?
Yeah, let me show you. I'm so excited about this, y'all. So it has two sides. One of them with, as you can see, shimmers, and the other is matte. It's very cool. And then here's the red one. I'm going to do like a sunset thingy.
So one side is shimmers, one side is matte.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That blue one looks right up my street. Lots of different blues, greens.
Yeah, it's not as pigmented as your Morphe palette, but it's good. It does what it needs to do.
I'm in the UK, Susan, in the Midlands, near Birmingham. So what colours are you doing yours, Spence, out of that palette?
I'm not sure. I'm so confused because, I mean, none of the colors in that Morphe palette match what I got on, but I'm not sure if I care today.
I never match my makeup to my clothes, ever.
You don't?
No.
Oh, I always do. I'm out today, though.
I just wear what I feel and do what makeup I feel.
Yeah, I kind of, I might do the pinks that's in that palette.
Oh, you look good in pink, boo.
Ooh, thanks. I'm gonna try and see if I can. I don't know. It's so many to try.
Yep. I did some swatches just before this and put them on Instagram because I hadn't swatched the palette properly yet. But I did it all in a colour theme, so I put all the reds together, all the bronzes together.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Oh, I don't understand why they don't do palettes like that.
Yeah, make it easier.
Yeah, why did they put the colours all over the place?
Yeah.
So what I'm doing today is orange fading into dark blue because I'm feeling like that.
Sounds good.
And I managed to mute myself that time. Ugh.
We have to do a show on the worst palettes. The worst products. Because I'm gonna tell you something I just bought. I bought this from Revlon. It's a Revlon. You know I love their color stay products. Oh, that red is really pretty.
Thank
And it's supposed to be a brow. It is horrible. It has a felt tip pen
Really?
I normally could use, but it's just horrible to use. It's really splotchy. The felt tip pen is too hard. It's not, doesn't give enough. And I bought it because I thought it has at the end, it has it's supposed to be like a glow powder, like you can put under your eyebrow.
Okay.
Thank you. And yeah, it's just a horror. I don't know what they was thinking. And I spent $10 on this thing.
Fortunately, I've not had that many bad products, but I brought, when it came out, I think it was Maybelline, it was called Tattoo Brow, where it's a pen with prongs, and it's supposed to draw your brow. Well, it would draw one streak, and then it wouldn't draw on your skin again, so you'd have to do it on the back of your hand, and then it would draw again, and then you do another one, and then it wouldn't draw again. It was like, what the hell? And I paid £10 for that, and it was the worst thing I ever bought.
Do you remember
I didn't have that experiences, so...
Do you remember the tattoo color, the I think we talked about this, the tattoo eyeshadow?
Oh yeah, I've got one of them still.
Yeah, mine is all dried out.
Yeah, it creased too much on me, so I didn't use it. I wanted it as an eyeshadow base, so I brought the natural colour one.
Right.
Like a nude, but it was just too dry looking.
I bought so many colors of that. I regret that. But the Morphe palette, it is even on me, is really vibrant.
I was wondering how it was going to work on your skin color.
Mm-hmm.
You should do swatches, because I've done swatches on my pale ass skin. So then if you did swatches for Instagram, then people could compare how it works on darker skin.
Did you swatch every one of them?
Most of them.
Okay. I'm going to look at your pictures and see if I'll just swatch the same ones.
I only put it up about half an hour ago.
You have the best tags.
So I've been doing them for years, that's why.
I just started, so. But yours are the best.
I looked at other people's tags and just copied theirs.
So
because I've tested it, I've done it without tags. Sorry, Molly. I've done it without tags and not got any views really, and then tagged, and then they come in.
Oh.
Yeah, I need to learn how to tag my shit. Because, yeah, I usually am sucky with it. And about 2 days ago, my tooth started hurting. So I was like, the fuck is that? And then this morning I realized it's a wisdom tooth. Because, of course, 2020 could not be better with a pandemic, a race war, murder hornets, and political dismay going on everywhere. And
just acknowledge that Angela always comes on our stream, even though Australia is ungodly hours.
Hi, Angela.
Hi, Angela.
She's always with us.
I know. Yeah. And the Australians always say it's really hard to catch our show because it's always in wee hours of the morning for them.
Oh.
So I think it's extra special that she actually does.
Oh. Thank you, Angela.
I'm sorry, Ma. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Nah, you're good. I'm just rambling about my wisdom tooth.
What, about your what?
Wisdom tooth.
I haven't had mine. I had a bit, and then I went to the dentist and had an X-ray because I said I've got that baby tooth that has never fell out, that molar, and the X-ray to see if there was one underneath, and there isn't. And then they said that you've only got 2 wisdom teeth, and 2 hadn't even come through at that point. I think they have a bit now, but I've never really felt it.
I needed braces, so I had an X-ray myself, and then the dentist was like, "Oh, you're so lucky. All 4 of your wisdom teeth are gonna come out straight and fine." And I was like, "No, you're lucky that your hand is down my throat, so I cannot scream at you. Fuck off. It's not lucky.
How is that lucky?"
I mean, I get her point. It's lucky that I won't suffer with it too much. If I have to grow out all 4, at least they come straight out. But it's painful stuff. Is all I'm gonna say. So now I'm grumpy. Not like I am a fucking ray of sunshine anyway.
Does the Tooth Fairy still turn up at your age?
I wish a motherfucker would.
Tooth Fairy has to give out like £5 notes nowadays. Like back in our day, it was like 50p. But back in my day, it was anyway. Now kids want a £5 for a tooth.
I can't start anything because I have nothing. I'll be right back. I gotta go find my crap.
God, it's been a weird week. Not stuff I want to talk about on here, but overall, from lots of different angles, it's been a hell of a week.
It has. It truly has. Like, just all over the place.
Yeah, just like loads of crazy shit.
I'm just sitting here like, okay.
What's fucking next? Like,
yeah, and here I was like losing my job, and a pandemic is good, and then I had to issue, cease and desist letters and go to the police. I never had to do such a shit. Like, I called the police once in my entire fucking life when I wanted to gather information about how to file a report for my abusive ex. Turns out, because I didn't grow up with his shit dripping from me, there was nothing I could do because there was no physical evidence or whatever. Anyway, that's just something that annoys me still. But anyway,
your justice system is fucked up.
Yeah, it is. Like, unless you have recording or something, or actual like biological evidence like semen, blood, whatever, you're fucked. Someone is saying in the comments, could be worse, it could be in the USA. Well, right now I have to agree. But our prime minister is kind of like Trump, so.
I've never heard a good thing about that man. I don't pay attention to politics, but I only hear bad stuff about him.
Who's your prime minister?
His name is Orbán Viktor, but he's a grade A asshole.
Oh, he likes Trump.
Yeah. And he's so far up in Putin's ass, you wouldn't even imagine. Like, we have, I don't know his name at the Southern, but we had we have quite a few stand-up comedians, and obviously stand-up comedians are edgy and a little bit of an asshole sometimes. And one of them said, I am happy for the tax reductions we have on the gas bill, but I can't help but wonder, how deep does our PM's tongue is into putting less to get that.
How did our PMs work? I missed that last bit.
How deep does our PM's tongue have to be in Putin's ass to get that?
Oh, okay.
Because we get our gas from Russia, so I never laughed so hard on a joke, y'all.
Did you use the NYX pencil first?
Yes, and I didn't set it with white. I won't say foundation then. The past few times I haven't set it with the white shadow just to see if the original shadow I put on straight away sticks more.
Mm-hmm. I agree, Susan.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully he's gone, but I don't know. I have a itching feeling he might be really like that, y'all.
Yeah.
I just don't think Joe can knock him out.
Shit's crazy, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never seen a motherfucker that messed up.
And I mean, I've always kept up with politics, but I'm really only starting to get into it now. But really, since Obama was elected, maybe even later than that, actually, probably since I left the hall, probably 2014 or something, I really started to keep up with it. But my parents have always been a huge political family, so they kept, even though they was J-Dubs, they still kept up with politics.
Right.
Which is weird because usually J-Dubs don't, you know.
Yeah, that is strange.
I mean, real talk. I keep up with politics for the reason that if you stay silent when bad shit is happening to others, you're taking the side of the oppressor, no matter how you justify it. You cannot stay silent when others are being hurt and dehumanized and killed and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, that's some causes happen to become political causes. You know, like I don't think George Floyd's mom set out for her son to be some type of political cause, but I'm sure people are turning it into it, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Like some people get mad at me because I don't vote, but I just think all politicians are liars and they'll just say what they want you to hear to get them elected, and I just think they're all corrupt. And
yeah, but you have a duty to pick the least corrupt and have them to get office. I know,
but they're still corrupt. I still can't go for the least corrupt because they're still corrupt.
But you have to. Like, I know they are all lying. I know they are all corrupt. But at least, if I vote, no one can say you can't bitch about it because you don't vote.
But that's why I don't bitch about politics, because I haven't got no right to.
Well, I bitch about politics because it's important. Like, I think certain groups of people, such as women, queer women especially, we are not allowed the luxury of not being political. Our existence, our rights are still played for less and all that. So we need to be, active to ensure the safety of our communities, I guess, is
I actually voted for the first time this year. I mean, even though I followed politics heavily because of my family, I actually up until this year felt like I felt like picking the least corrupt is still picking the corrupt. And in my particular nation here, I mean, last time around, we don't even know if our votes really counted. I mean, it was a huge thing about whether or not Trump should have been really elected. So it kind of made you feel like, well, do our votes really count? That sort of thing here. But this time around, I voted for Bernie, and I guess I will vote for Biden. But I mean, I feel like it's being shoved down my throat. He's not somebody I would want to pick.
Yeah, but would you rather have Biden or Trump at this point? Even if, I get it that corruption will possibly always exist, given humans are trash. That's what I always say. But I make it a point in my life that I pick the least trash humans to associate myself with. And if I have to choose between a straight garbage can and a garbage fire, I will always pick the straight garbage can. Because
Yeah,
that's
but I
still
think you should
fire.
also allow people that don't want to vote, don't vote.
I won't have anyone tell me that I should vote because it's my right to choose at the end of the day.
Right.
Oh yeah, I never tell anyone to vote, but I encourage everyone to. Like, I will. If you ask me, I will say, yeah, vote because.
Yeah, but you said to me earlier, Mel, you should, and I'm just like, well, no, I shouldn't because I don't want to.
Yeah, that's general advice. For, like, in my opinion,
I mean, the thing about it is people say people get riled up over politics and religion.
Yeah.
And
they're the two main causes.
Yeah, I try to pick my poison. I try not to pick both in the same day. Because I'll get riled up over both. So,
there's a reason why politics in my group has its separate threads, because the amount of people that get angry and name call and then everyone's getting offended and complaining. I'm just like, well, there's your post. You can post in there. I'm not adminning it. If you go in there, you have your own back. End of. I'm not refereeing arguments with politics. No way.
That's more than fair.
And I do think it's important to talk about things that are uncomfortable. I'll put it this way, because I think it's good that you allow people to talk about it if they want to talk about it. Because some people ban it outright, like you can't talk about it. And when you're coming out of the Jehovah's Witnesses, you're still trying to explore what you feel about and what you think about things, because you've been banned from your own thinking for so long.
Exactly, and people are going to be dying to vote. I understand that. So I'm like, well, you can talk about it. Just talk about it over in just that one post, and then it's contained then.
Yeah. I mean, I was like that. I voted the first, like, when I was legal, and I left the JWs, because I left the JWs when I was barely pushing 16, and then I voted when I was 18. No, wait. No, there was no election when I was 18. We have one every 4 years. And I voted, I guess, in 2018, so I was 22. That's when I voted first, and I voted for, I didn't really like any of the parties we have, because I know they all lie, but I still want to have a voice, and I still want to make sure that my voice is heard, or, at least I tried to be heard, and because as a queer person, I really don't have a choice, is what I feel. I feel like it's a duty for the betterment of the queer community, of women, to pick the least corrupt and most humane politician.
I totally get what you're saying.
Man, I went.
You know what I think? I think local politics is more important in mine than national. Like the mayor, the trash pickup days, those affect me a little bit more than national politics. I really do think in America, all the politics are bought. Ever since they allow big money into politics, I would say the last year of Obama, some big time campaign financing law that allows corporations to be individuals and funnel money into these campaigns. I mean, it's just, people are voting with money, not with values.
Spencer, which colours have you used? That's popping.
You like that?
Yeah, which colours have you still got the plastic sheet?
Oh yeah, I'm doing. You know what? It's in another room. Dang it! But I can tell you which ones they are. It's the pink one, right? Okay, so on the lid, I use this pink right here.
Yeah, it's a nice hot pink in it. I'm gonna put that in my corner bit. And
then I use as a transition color, I use this color right here next to this, and I use this one as a.
That's the gorgeous one there. That was the one I was showing you guys on video going, look how this shines.
Like, it's so pretty. I use it in my corner.
There's a few of them in the palette that do that like proper shine. But it definitely works on your skin color, that's for sure.
I love this color.
I kind of like this stuff that I did here today. I don't know.
That's pretty, Molly. Is that your Pride makeup?
No. It's
I guess I need to learn the Pride colors.
It's just
orange into blue. That looks good. I would not have thought to put orange into blue, but it works. Yeah, it works. But then I never used to do a different colour on the bottom to the top. I used to do the same. And then I started watching some YouTuber called Makeup Missa. And she always does a contrasting colour on the bottom. And I'm like, that's amazing. Why have I never thought about that before? And now I can't do the same two colours on top and bottom.
Right. I love experimenting. That's to me, that's what makeup is about, really. Just
it makes it fun. It's not a mask, as people think. Like we keep saying, it's art. You can play with it, experiment with it, see what happens with it.
Right.
It's not about trying to cover up the people we are. It's expressing the people we are.
Yeah, and it's not like I use two tons of foundation to cover up blemishes. I just add color to my face.
Well, I will use 2 tons of foundation.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's still not. It's just covering up imperfections you don't like to see. It's not covering up your personality and who you are. And people try to say it's a fucking mask. It's not.
It's an art. Look at. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna get into drag makeup. Drag makeup is not about.
I can't wait for that because Chess is bringing on.
I know.
One of her drag friends, isn't she, for Pride? So
that should be fun.
That's going to be amazing.
I hope she don't forget.
No, she already asked.
Okay, good.
We should get her to like do a tutorial that we have to follow on screen.
That would be cool.
If we find out in advance the tools that we need, then that'd be cool.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I know when I was there are lots of makeup for people who do have issues with skin. There are lots of makeup that's good for skin. I know, like when I was probably about a few years ago, I actually had problems with acne until I had my daughter. So I was like 25.
I had until I was 21.
Yeah, I was like 25. Yeah, so yeah, it was like deep craters, just bad. It was just bad skin. I tried Clinique work for me because their line is for acne.
Okay.
But I didn't like their foundation. Their foundations used to be so runny. Sometimes, and then I used to use this line. Who used to have a line for acne? Oh, Mary Kay used to have some acne lines.
Right.
I'm sure I'm missing some major ones. Dermablend. Oh my gosh. Like if you need,
I've wanted to try Dermablend for so long.
If you need it, as far as their coverage, their
because it's stage makeup in it.
It is, but I think if you are like kind of skilled at it, it won't look like skilled.
I'd thin it out though, but I've always wanted to try it because I like my skin to look like I've got better skin because I've got really bad acne scars that are like deep lines. And I don't want people to look at me and see I've got foundation on. I want it to look like I've just got better skin. So I use as little foundation as possible. But if you can get a good coverage one that you only need to use a tiny bit of, like with Estee Lauder, then that's ideal.
That's what I say that, but that looks pretty on you. The Estee Lauder is. But I have to, I can't wait till this quarantine is over with. June the 15th, they opening up salons here and barbershops, which, as you can tell, I need ASAP. But when I go there, I cannot wait to just, hopefully the mall is open so I can just look at makeup. I don't like just buying makeup online. I thought, okay, who
Not
cares?
the same. Yeah.
It's not the same.
See, we've had Booth the Chemist open where I got Estee Lauder from, but they let you in, go and get what you want, go to the till, and that's it. So you can't loiter around, you can't get any like colour matching or anything like that. So
samples are unavailable here. You cannot just use samples, which is a very important thing, especially for darker skin tones, or skin tones that are special, like you ladies. My skin is just plain old white people skin. I don't have acne to worry about. I don't really have too much else to worry about.
For black people, and not on top of like acne or anything like that, we have to worry about hyperpigmentation. Like there is some parts of our skin that are super darker than others.
I have a patch here of it. It looks like loads of freckles together, and it just appeared, and I don't know why. And apparently that's hyperpigmentation. And no matter how much concealer I put on, it just doesn't cover it.
Right. But Dermablend, you can get it to cover anything. I watched a lady cover a scar.
I've seen them cover tattoos with it.
Oh yeah, and tattoos too. Yeah.
But if I go into a shop and test a concealer, I try it over my tattoos, because if it's going to cover that. I've got like blue lines all under my eyes and on my eyelids. So if it's going to cover that, then I know that it's going to work.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
But I literally used about at least 50 different samples of foundation, because here you can use the testers to put in a little pot and take it home and try it. And I got through about 50 different foundations that didn't suit me. So imagine if I'd had to buy all of them.
I know, right? Well, they don't let you do any samples now. They say Corona or something.
This was about a year ago. I did it all, not now.
I can't wait. I wonder if life will ever be back to where it was, or if this is our new normal. No samples. I went into Baskin-Robbins to get some ice cream. This ice cream parlor.
Right.
And we usually can get samples there. They're like no samples. I'm like, oh.
Well, I guess with makeup, what they would have to do, if it puts people off buying the product, is do sealed samples.
Yeah.
To make it so you have to ask at the beauty counter for a certain sample. Then that would still work.
Right.
But it just means that companies would have to try harder.
You should see this in real life.
I can't believe it's popping that much. It's just like
I barely put it on too. Like I don't get me wrong. Like with the pink, on my lid part, I actually packed that on a little bit, but the rest of it, no, I hardly put it on.
With the swatches I did on Instagram, I literally just like rubbed it a little bit and just one stroke, and it was just like whoa.
Did Molly disappear? I'm gonna deepen.
Nah, I'm taking a photo.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm just not photogenic, y'all. I know I'm pretty and all, but I'm not photogenic.
I'm not photogenic myself.
I have to take about 50 pictures.
I always think I look better than the pictures I take.
I just get bad angles and I'm like, or like my eyes are half shut and I'm just like, oh my God.
And this black is a really good black.
Yeah, that black is black. Which is great to have a really good black in the palette. I've just used it as like the eyeliner in the corners. So I hate it when you see a black and then it's grey and it's like, yeah, that's
right. It's not really black.
Yeah.
You do a good job though, Emma. You are really sweet with makeup. I wish I could be as sweet.
Thank you. And to think I went years when I didn't really bother.
What, makeup? And you're so talented though.
Yeah, because like in our town, we had a rock club, so we used to go out and dress up all the time. We'd go in PVC clothes and a big feather pink boa, and we dressed up, and then we did it for years, and then it got shut down, and then another bar opened, the Rock Bar, but it was never the same. But we dressed up a bit, but never as much. And then I stopped going out because of money and anxiety, and I only really did a lot of makeup for like birthdays or New Year's and stuff like that. But since doing the glass table, just before this, a few months before, I'd started watching some makeup videos, and I'd started to get back into it. I mean, Makeup Missa was a big influence. She did some stunning bright looks, and I was like, I like that. I need to try that. Because I've got really hooded eyes as well. Nothing ever looked right on my eyes, so I learned how to put the eyeshadow higher, do it a different shape, and it took me a few weeks to get the hang of it. And then because now we do makeup, it's kind of giving me my artistic flair back for it now.
I love doing makeup.
Yeah, it's art, and it's just fun. It's not like if you took my makeup, I would be devastated. I would be.
Oh, I would.
I mean, I love my makeup, but if you would be like, you can't ever use any makeup ever again, I would be like, okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't be all like super tripping. I don't need makeup. I just like it.
Yeah, and I guess this is what many misunderstand about, like, when women say, I don't need makeup, I don't need a man, I don't need a whatever. Need and want is a very separate things.
Yep.
Need is something you need to move and survive. Want is something I want. I choose and tell.
I was about to say need and choose as well, very different things.
Yeah. Need is not something you choose. Want is something you choose and go for. Hey everyone. So yeah, that's a difference. And when I guess men just get offended when women don't need them, because it makes them realize you will have to fucking work. If you want my time, if you want my attention, you will have to work for it. It's not a guarantee that you will get it unless you warrant it. And I guess that's why people think that I'm a bitch.
But that's a Neanderthal way of them thinking anyway, so.
Right. I hate, like, when someone tells me I need you, that's like, no, we're not going that. You don't need me. I'm not your mother. You're not my child. You're not a fucking infant. No, you don't need me. And I think it's inherently manipulative, but I guess that's just my hang up I have, because my ex kept saying, I need you, I need you, I need you. And he was abusive. And I guess it's just something important to know, that as people, and especially women, we are trained to be sensitive and empathetic. So when someone says, oh, I need you, we will be like, oh, shit, and try to help them.
Right.
And, stick out our neck for them. But I won't do that anymore. You don't need me. You're an adult.
And why do the abusive ones do that? They abuse you, and then they're like, but I need you. Well, I don't need you. You can fuck off. Do you know what I mean? It's like you've surpassed your need anymore. But they're still like, don't. It's always, I don't know whether yours did it, Molly, but my abusive ex was the one crying and begging me not to split with him. And I was like, no, fucking had enough. You're fucking abusive. I was with him for 1 year and 8 months, and at that point I was like, no, I'm done now. No more chances. I'm not taking this shit anymore. You can go. And he was the one that was upset. And I just don't understand. Well, how can you treat me like shit and then be upset because I don't want to be with you anymore?
Right.
It don't make sense. But even though it's the worst thing, being in an abusive relationship, it teaches you a fucking lot. And it teaches you what you would not take from anybody again, because since that, I would not take that shit off anybody. As soon as I saw signs, the next time I'd be like, Hella, no, you're out the fucking door.
Right. And actually, I mentioned it, I guess, in my last 2 videos that I was in an abusive relationship, and that actually got me out of this. I want to save everyone. People need me loop. I was like, no, I don't care. No. I'm not your mother. You're not my kid. You're not an infant. You don't need me. Like, it's so weird, and I hate having to be all like, wash the dishes, this, that, and then after I have been living alone for like 3 years now. Fucking God, because I love being alone actually. And I realized so much about myself. I realized, oh yeah, actually I can fix shit quite well. I am actually totally capable and better off alone, because some people are function better when they live alone. I actually need a shit ton of alone time to recharge.
I'm the same. I spend a lot of alone time. And I had 2 major shitty housemates that really put me off living with anybody ever again.
Right. I mean, I'm like, after that relationship, I'm like, nope, screw that. Unless I know you very well for like years. And other than that, I'm not doing that.
Well, I don't know if I should just do lips or not lips, just because like is red lips too much with red eyeshadow?
Nothing's too much with red eyeshadow.
Unless I go for the really dark one, because then that's like, it's not like red.
Oh, I see.
I don't think it's too much, but
or a like a goldie or a nude color.
I don't really do nude. Someone gave me this, but it's not me, but like it's such a lovely color, and she gave me the lip liner with it, but it's like a metallic fleshy color.
Probably not that.
But it's really nice, but like,
all right, let me take a picture.
Let me send you the pictures.
Thing is, if I put this on, it's not coming off.
That's the stuff you had on that one. I think I remember you wearing it.
Less chocolates. If I put it on, it ain't coming off. I might just do a lip gloss, I think.
Yeah, sometimes that's best. Like when I do very vibrant eyes, I usually tend to try and tone down the lips. Not today.
I just don't want like the reds clashing, and I can't do pink because I don't think that's gonna clash. I have got fucking blue somewhere.
Do it!
Shall I?
Fucking do it! Yeah!
It's electric blue though.
Ooh, I love electric blue. Come on, do it!
So I've got blue under my eyes. It's really old.
Do it. That's a nice blue. Do it.
I think it's a bit too much though.
It's Luscious. We're on this bitch.
This is Barry lip paints as well. It's like wax. It doesn't come off.
Do it. We're on the show. Nothing's too much.
Actually, do I have? I'm going to put it on with a brush. Oh my God. It's like, it's really bright. But I love it though.
I think it looks great.
I don't know if it's too old because it smells like plastic.
I don't like my picture, but whatever.
I don't like mine either, girl. Just roll with it. We roll with it.
Did you put it in the show chat or you sent it straight to me?
To our chat.
Oh, to our chat.
The comment non-show chat, the chit chat.
I think this is too old. I don't think it's going to work.
You look cute. I just see the picture. You look cute, girl.
You look cute too. I love the way you did your eyes. You like weaned out the blue over the red.
Yeah, I tried like a sunset kind of thing, fading into dark blue.
That's pretty.
From you know. Which show are we doing next week?
I think Toxicity.
Yeah.
Interesting. For that one, that would be cool. And then I think it's the break, Father's Day break. And then after that, I don't know. I have it written down somewhere.
Then I think we're back on to finishing off the activism, I think.
Okay.
Wait, aren't we finishing the activism today? I'm not. Isn't today the last activism show?
No, you know, we did activism date where we did we end it at 2018? We've got 2019 and the future activism to finish off because we only got up to 2000 and
well
and the future of activism, that was a theme.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now I remember. I'm like the elephant, y'all. I learn fast and forget faster. So
Well, I'm like a goldfish. I've got is it 5 or 3 second memory?
Actually, fish have memory. When I had fish, though they were predators, so I bet they are more intelligent than goldfish. But they actually knew where the food was, and they knew if I lean down a certain way, they are getting fed, and they would flock up the water. It was crazy, y'all.
I had 2 aquariums, but people think that fish don't have a memory. They associate your actions that they're going to get fed. So if you walk up to the tank, mine will come like right up to the tank, wait for you. But apparently they don't remember you're going to feed them. They just associate that. So how can we prove it either way?
Yeah, I mean, I just know that my fish knew.
What color is that, Emma, on your lips?
It's a Miss Sporty.
That's pretty.
Luscious nude.
I like that.
That looks nice. I love Miss Sporty. Do y'all have Miss Sporty over there, Spencer? Because if not,
I've never heard of it. I don't know.
Ours is in Superdrug, but now Superdrug shut down, so I can't get it now.
I am sending you some Miss Sporty stuff with the snacks. I keep promising you all the snacks. I am checking into whether I can send international packages yet or not. So
okay,
prepare your kids and yourself.
I can't wait. I'm gonna have a piece of hungry. I just finished the coconut chocolate. This right here.
Was it nice? I haven't tried that myself. I just thought it sounded
really
nice.
good. I don't really like coconut, but I love this.
Do you have Bounty bars there?
What's it called?
Bounty.
I've never heard of
it. Reminded me of that. Bounty's like that, but fatter, like an actual, like the shape of a Mars bar. It's kind of like that, but with coconut in the middle, and it's so nice.
Do you have Twix?
Yes, we have Twix.
Do you have Tribbit?
I've never heard of that. Tribbit?
Okay, I'm gonna try and find you some. Tribbit. Do you have Chupa Chups?
Chupa Chups, the lollies.
Yeah.
I never heard of those. No.
I'm gonna send you some then. Do you have Moa?
Molly, do you get the tongue painter Chupa Chups?
Yeah.
Send us some of them.
Yeah. Do you have Moa?
I've never heard of half of this stuff. No.
I am sending you my mom's then. Now we're just talking about food, y'all. Do you have Raffaello?
No, you sound like I got a lot of good stuff over there.
It's like Raffaello is it's this like coconut bar, and basically it has a piece of almond in the middle covered in wafer, like a very thin, very fragile wafer, and it's covered in white chocolate and coconut drizzle. It's super tasty.
That sounds good.
It's good. It's one of my favorites. Do you please tell me oh yeah, I know Emma has toffee. Do you all have toffee?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that. No.
I am telling you toffee. I love toffee.
I feel like I'm on a game show. She's like, have you had this? Have you had this? I'm sending it. I'm like, yeah, send it.
Do you have Bueno bars?
What?
Bueno.
I've never heard of those.
It's like chocolate wafer, and then it's got like creamy hazelnut filling in the middle.
Oh, we call them wafers here. Yeah, we do, but not that brand. But
it's called Piano. It's so nice.
Yeah.
Those caramel things that you sent me was so good.
The which ones?
I don't know. It was like caramel. I thought they were hard candy. I thought it was.
Thorntons, where they're in a packet.
Yes, those are really good.
Thorntons are so good over here for their toffee and fudge.
Yeah, it was really good.
My God.
When we were a kid, there used to be a Thornton shop, and they used to sell trays of toffee that they used to smash up with a hammer. So we used to go and buy a bag of that, but you'd have chunks like this big, so you'd have to have it in your mouth for ages, like trying to soften it up before you could talk to people, because like it'd stick your jaws together. Right. It's so good.
Oh my God. I remember when we went to Paris and when we went to Sardinia with my best friend. We went we saw this big ass, like super big, like candy shop. And let me tell you, as a like 16, 17, still, if I ever went back and saw those candy shops, I would be like drooling and buying everything I see. And it's like pay per weight, so you don't pay for the you pay for the bag's weight, not specific candy. So you can walk around the shop and pick out like one piece of each kind of candy.
We used to call it pick and mix.
Yeah, and they had like 1,000 kinds of candies. And when we were in Sardinia, we traveled just a bit, and we went into this. It was a smaller shop than the one in Paris because Sardinia is like a small island, but it was so stylish, y'all. It was decorated as the Willy Wonka factory.
Really?
And they actually played the soundtrack, the Oompa Loompa songs. I was like,
that's awesome.
You have to be shitting me. It was so good. And it looked like chocolate flowing through a river. It was decorated like wavy and shit. It was very colorful. It had like licorice, all the kinds of like gummies. It looked amazing, and it tastes amazing. And no, I have no shame in saying I spent like 30 euros for sweets that day.
That is, I've always dreamed of actually going into a candy shop that would remind me of Willy Wonka. I remember going to a candy shop, and I think it was in Traverse City, actually here, that was close, but not anywhere near that, obviously, that you see on TV. I got to get my glass table mug. All right, you guys. Well, we are wrapping up with our makeup here. Make sure you meet us in an hour so that you can tell us who your favorite YouTubers are, because we have some of our own, and some are actually up here.
Now you've done your dark corners. That looks so great.
Thank you. It's the black. The black is a real black in it. I don't know. I really like this. You know what? I'm not trying to match my makeup to my clothes.
I feel small. Molly, you always get your like kick-ass eyeshadow wings. Yeah.
Her wings are always looking good.
Oh my god. I can't with the like love I have gotten today. You shared my video and the comments have me like
I watched it early this morning.
I've watched half of it and then I had to stop it. I need to carry on.
Thank you.
I gotta figure out which cover. I want to play our Pride. I know Pride cover
For the intro to the show.
Yeah, I'm gonna play.
Yeah,
You guys play our Pride out for our outro today, so you guys can see it.
Woo!
Here we go. I think this is it.